everybody. Day 145. Had a good night's rest. It was a little stormy last night. Alright, sorry about that. I came on some hikers and didn't want to film them. I don't try not to film anybody without at least asking them first or whatever. But anywho, so I survived the night. The storm, pretty intense. I really wouldn't like that. It was real bad, close to us. We kind of skirted the edge. We got the storm, but not the full brunt of it. Anyhow, first thing this morning, I had to finish climbing this mountain. I mean, out of camp, boom, uphill. But that's okay. As you can see, we're kind of up in the clouds this morning. Started in the morning with a quick uphill, and now a downhill all the way to Cornwall. So I'm hoping to pop into Cornwall, get a cup of coffee, and see if there's a store. I need a couple of resupply items, but I'll survive without them. But if they got them, I'll grab them. So I'm also going to meet Papa Smurf down here. He pushed on last night and ran into town. He's just he was ready for a break. He needed the bed and a shower. So hopefully I'll see him this morning, find out his plans. I feel like he may be taking a zero here today. So I'm not. I'm moving on. So talked to Ben and Nutella yesterday, and I'm making good progress in catching up with them. Hopefully just a couple more days or up to a week. I'll be back hiking with them. So anywho, let's get this day going. Get some miles in. Supposed to have cruddy weather. Supposed to have more rain later on this morning, then a break, and then more rain this afternoon. So we'll see. I've been showing you guys all the mushrooms. Look at this little mushroom village. So anyhow, peace out. See you all up the trail. It's a cloudy, rainy morning. Hey, what's up, y'all? Just running through my head. So last night, Papa Smurf didn't show up at camp. When I finally got a hold of him, he had gone right past camp and into town and got in a hotel. And I had been sensing that he had something on his mind or wasn't quite feeling right. Anyhow, I don't know. He's talking about getting off trail. He's got some issues with his lower extremities that are giving him problems. I mean, I know how it is. It's frustrating. And then the whole mental and emotional part starts kicking in. So, been there, gone through that. He has too, though. I mean, he's a tough old guy. He's a good guy. Consider him a friend. I've been hiking with that guy for like 3 months now, it seems like. But anyhow, I got packed up this morning, hiked down into town, found him. We chatted for a while. We went out to breakfast, and he's taking a zero today. He's staying there at the hitching post. Gonna rest up and work through his issues and come to a conclusion. I don't know. Don't know what he'll decide. I hope he keeps going. He's come too far to quit now. So we all have. There's no quitting at this point. I say that, but it'll probably be me laid up in some hotel next week feeling sad for myself. So I don't know. Anywho, I'm hiking on. I'm hoping to hit 1,500 miles today, possibly even Massachusetts state line. I gotta figure out where that's at. So I talked to Bane and Nutella yesterday. I am closing in, I'm catching up. So that's why I mean, I didn't have to leave Papa Smurf behind, but I gotta let him do what he wants to do. Gotta let him hike his own hike. And I gotta hike my own hike. So I'm pushing on. Got a little pep in my step. Let's catch up to my friends. Although I'm kind of sad leaving my one buddy behind. So, anyhow, I'm gonna walk a while and think about this. Y'all have a good day. That one was a pain in the butt. So that's the river there. There's a stream feeding out into it. And it's, I don't know. It's pretty deep. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's still raining. It's just kind of drizzling now, but got some big showers coming, I think. Time to suck it up, Buttercup. Walking in the rain on the Appalachian Trail. Onward. So this section of the trail I'm on, what? Handicap accessible. I've been seeing these signs. And this trail. Oh, I'm gonna kill this mosquito. There, got it. The trail is smooth, packed down, not exactly level. There's a few ups and downs, but you could definitely get a wheelchair through here. I mean, one with more rugged, it had to be kind of made for off-roading a little bit. But yeah, this trail's super sweet. Be nice if it was like this for about 20 miles. I can make some good time today. So, but we shall see. But really enjoying this section of trail. It's easy hiking, easy walking. What's up, y'all? Fixing to cross the Housatonic again. What's that? What? 1500. I knew it was coming up. I didn't check my map to see exactly where, but hot dang. Whoa. This Housatonic River, we've been on it for like 2 days now. Crazy swollen. So a fellow told me that Massachusetts has it dammed up, and you know, they use it to create electricity like that building there is doing. And Massachusetts just had to open their dam and release a ton of water, so all of this is extra coming down. Wow, yeah, I'm going that way, so we may see some interesting stuff. Oh, the hamlet of Amesville. All right, back in the woods we go here. All right, it's just a few feet down the road. A more legit sign. 1,500 miles, 700 to go. Actually, 698. Let's do this thing. Onward. This one just ran in front of me. Hello, gorgeous. You having a good morning? Huh? Yeah? So all these little tributaries are just dumping in. But I see something coming up, y'all. Blowdowns right on the trail here. I think I know this guy. He lost that shoe. Oh man, this blowdown's not going to prevent me from seeing that, is it? It's like a 60-foot waterfall there. Alright, hopefully we'll get a better view of it. All right, climbed up to the top of it. Oh my God. Housatonic, folks. Holy crow. The wind, the noise, the power, holy crow. Woo-wee. Alright, let's get going. I think a spring just opened up underneath this tree. And underneath this rock. So it's not coming in from anywhere else. And I touched it, it's cold. Cold water. Cold, crisp, clean spring water. Right out of the mountain. Whew. There's some of the slop we're dealing with. This stuff can be slippery. So, but it's not all like that. Now it's dry. Anywho, cruising. I am laying down the miles today. Alright, just popped out of the woods. And check this out. That's Connecticut, folks. Take it all in. Because we're almost done with it. I'm not sure. I have to check the maps. I always have to check the maps. But I think Connecticut, we're only in Connecticut for like 45 miles. I'm trying to think what I've done the last couple of days. Sure, it adds up to about 35, 40. So we're close to being done with Connecticut. Massachusetts is next. So I'm not sure. There's a good chance I hit that border today. We'll see. Alright, peace out. Alright, y'all. Walking into Salisbury. I'm gonna get a quick bite to eat and get on down the road. What the what? Chalet Walla or Chai Walla? What's up, fellas? What are you guys, mountain goats? This is craziness. Chickens and goats. Oh, she's gonna feed them some veggies from the garden. I made it to Salisbury, which is where Ben and Nutella left out of this morning. So, if they did 15, which is about their average, I think. If I can get in 15 by midnight, I can catch up. But I know my pace is going to be slow because I'm worn out already. It's been a heck of a day just to get here. Oh, and my back hurts. But I'm gonna power through. See how much further I can get. We'll see. I might be back on here in an hour telling you guys I'm done. But let's see how far I get. Wish me luck. All right, y'all. 5:30 p.m. And I hear a raging river going on down there somewhere. Sounds like it could be another waterfall. Some clouds in the sky. So guess what? Hold on a second. Something pretty amazing happened about 15 minutes ago. Take a look at this picture right here. And let this sink in for a minute. Yeah. Caught him. Sort of. So, that's Bane and Nutella. That's what I've been chasing for 3 weeks. So I knew I was coming up behind them. And I knew I had a chase to get to him. And anyhow, I started texting with Bane. I was trying to figure out where they were. Because I already told you guys, I thought about going hiking till midnight or whatever. I was just going to hike till wherever they were and just come surprise them in the shelter in the middle of the night. Wake them up. Wake up everybody in the shelter, whatever. But anyhow, so I was texting them. And I'm like, hey, where are you guys at tonight? I was not letting on where I was at. I was just going to find out how far they were going today to see if I could make it to where they're at. And he replied to me that he was on his way back to Salisbury. I was like, huh? I was confused. And he's like, yeah, we did a slack pack today. I was like, huh, that's crazy. So basically, we were on a collision course with each other. They were heading back into Salisbury, and I was just powering out of Salisbury just as hard as I could, trying to catch up to them. So there he was, boom. Ran into him right there on trail. So it was kind of a nice reunion. Hugs and high fives, and we chatted for a bit. So I haven't really caught him yet. They're still 15 miles ahead of me because they went out 15 miles today and slack packed back to Salisbury. And I ran into them maybe 1 or 2 miles out of Salisbury. So they're about 13 miles ahead of me. But I'm going to carry on for a couple hours. At least get 3, 4, 5, 6 miles more in before dark. And then I'm going to wake up early and try to get in 5, 6 miles before they start. They're starting 15 miles out where they got dropped off today. They'll be starting there tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning. So I'd love to be sitting there at 8 o'clock whenever they come rolling in. Then we could literally start the day together and hike on. Get the tramily back together. But you know, I don't know if I'll be there at 8 o'clock when they get there. And I already told them, I was like, look, you guys don't have to wait for me, don't alter your hike. Which I know they wouldn't drop. In a drop of a hat, they would wait till 12 o'clock to start tomorrow, if that's what I told them when I would be there. But I'm going to hope to be there at 8, or very close to there. I told them just to hike on, and no matter, they're only planning on going like 12 miles tomorrow or something, because if you guys remember, they like to stay at shelters with water sources, so which always worked for me. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's great. So so I think they're only planning on going like 12 miles tomorrow. Anyhow, so if they get there and start before me, I'll catch up with them at the end of the day, or at some point during the day. But, and yeah, I don't know how many miles that'll be for tomorrow. I don't even know how many I've done today. Jesus. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy right now. I haven't seen those guys since Front Royal, which was when I threw my back out weeks ago. So glad to be back with them. Sorta. Almost. Man, this is that slippery rock stuff. Anyhow, let me end this video so I can get some miles in. But yep, that was Bane and Nutella. We're back together. Sorta. Alright, maybe I'll do a wrap-up video whenever I finish tonight. I'll let you guys know how far I made it. So, anyhow, onward. All right, I just rolled into this shelter. Actually, I rolled in a while ago, before these fellows showed up. And I was the only one here. So I went with this. I got all hung up like I own the place.
You do.
And these fellows showed up, and they are going to do the same thing. Well, one of them's hammocking. The other one's going to set up another tent. So obviously this is not the norm. If somebody shows up, I'll have to break that down. But anyhow, this is my setup for tonight. And these fellas also hiked up some Guinness. So let me have a little taste of that before I go to bed.